Hey, YouTube universe. It's the dark skinned dancing American. And I got to talk about the Lakers. See, I'm a sports fan. I've been a Laker fan since I was a baby. You know, my grandmama liked it, the Lakers. I was born in 87. So I remember her saying that the reason why she liked the Lakers so much because she fell in love with Magic Johnson's smile. So he had the best smile in the game. So I remember, growing up looking at the Lakers, first basketball game I've seen on television. And as I got a little older, I started watching Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the best in basketball, right? And slowly after that, his reign, I went back to looking at the Lakers again with Kobe and Shaq. And we had a tremendous run with them. They three-peated. I think they could have got at least two more rings with each other, but that's neither here or there. We all know the story what happened with Kobe and Shaq, but it was a hell of a dynamic duel. So now we fast forward. Well, hold on. The bubble championship, which was the hardest championship, people don't understand. The bubble championship was the hardest championship because you didn't have fans, and fans help you boost your energy. So you basically playing a strategic 5-on-5 game for the world championship with no help. That's why the bubble to me championship is the hardest championship that ever been created. Because you gotta think about it. Fans give the players energy. If you hit a nice shot, you hear the fans going crazy and all that. You're like, okay, yeah. I it just make you feel good. So it did use that boost of energy. Everybody know home court advantage. It's a reason why top where it is fight for the number one position in ranking. Because if you got home court advantage, it's easier to defend home to then go to somebody else's house and play them there. You did. So I'm just letting you know the bubble championship was the hardest championship in NBA history because it didn't have no fans, wasn't no home court advantage, and you had to play the team strategically. So moving on, getting back to my Lakers again. Now, present time, I want to talk about my Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. And what's going on and how the team proceed to play and demonstrate. Well, yeah, we got a young player who is, to me, offensively, the great one of the greatest players of this time, offensively, because he's still 25 years old, but he plays like he's 28. Like he been around. You know what I'm saying? His game and the way the team is feeding off of him, it's like teams got to watch out. I mean, he ain't even. This is how I look at him. He ain't even at the peak of his powers yet. He's not even at the peak to seem like he's scoring very easily. Uh, yeah, a lot of different shots. Defense don't know what to do with him. Um, it's gonna be a long night for opposing teams. I know that much. Not to mention, you got old boy. Okay, you got Lucas the head. You got Osprey second, and the third option to me is Rui. Rui is the silent killer. He'll get you a dunk, he'll get you a putback, but he always there sniping out the competition. With them threes he come through. So you have two ball handler facilitators, okay, and then you got the people off the bench, which is gonna help tremendously, with defense. Like Smart, Vando. It's gonna be we got a squad. A lot of teams gotta watch out. A lot of teams gotta watch out what we doing right now. We tearing it up. We tearing it up. And as you can see, the league is like, what can they do? They can't do much. You gotta remember, Luca been playing a professional since he was 15 years old out there in Europe. So you know what I'm saying. So it's a wrap for the rest of the team. For the rest of them other teams, I mean, for us, we living good because we just gonna feed off of. He is having like an MVP season. I mean, if you really want to talk about it, if you really want to talk about it, he's having an MVP season, and nobody put more 40-point games up like he did. Season is not even halfway in. So if someone was to look out looking in, or all the Laker haters or whoever, I know they want us to lose and be at the bottom of the West, or they may think that we're not going to be on this winning streak. Think again. We got nothing but young, hungry lions. Think again. And because I'm a Laker fan, I can speak on it. See, when you're a fan of a team, you can speak on your progress. Now, if you're a fan of a team and they playing like a mess, that's just what it is. And the cold part is, LeBron ain't even back yet. So when the king come back, it's really gonna be on. So I'm looking at we got. I think what's the next game? I gotta look at the schedule right now. Hold on. Okay, we got today. We got Oklahoma City Thunder. They 11-1. We're 8-3. Of course, I'm gonna roll with my team. I think we got enough to get the Thunder because we got somebody that can match Shea. Yes, we do. Because Luca can match him for sure. He can match him. So with two offensive talents meet, they can have a hell of a game. I've seen players do this. They have a hell of a game and still lose. Because what happens is when you have a hell of a game, your other players may not have a hell of a game. The team might not have a hell of a game, but that MVP type player might have it. That's why I'm rolling with us. And we're pretty good on the road. Oh, we playing at their house. Let's see. All that goes in factor too. Let's see. Where we playing at? Okay, so we going to their house because the point is I still got us. I still predict that we gonna beat them. It might be a tough game here. It might be a little pull, a little there. But I think because of everybody else to use their abilities will help us beat Oklahoma City. I truly believe it because of how our team is playing at this moment and the surge of energy, how it's cohesiveness with passing that ball right. And, you know, we shooting and ain't missing. We shooting pretty good from the field, too. So, I think that comes in factor and it will disrupt the Oklahoma City Thunder. It is no disrespect on them because they the defending champs, you know. But I just feel like it's gonna be our game to that's gonna we're gonna enforce our game to win. That's how I'm gonna look at it. However, it might be a real chippy type of game or back and forth. One team might be up, one team might catch up, right? Pass it. But I think we will pull away from it. Um, because we just right now, I think we playing on another level. And again, no disrespect to the Oklahoma City Thunder, you know, but I'm a Laker fan, so I'm gonna ride or die with my team. I expect anybody else to do the same if they're a fan of a team. They should ride or die with their team, you know. And it would give a sense of pride. Even if they lose, it'd be like, okay, well, it was still going for the team. You get what I'm saying? So being a Laker fan, and I'm telling y'all, YouTube universe, since I was a baby, I've been a Laker fan. So this ain't just I just jumped on the bandwagon. I've been a Laker fan since I was a baby. Since my grandma was watching Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and James Worthy, and all in Showtime basically when they had it. So the years of me being a Laker fan, it's always been there. And then you got people. There's nothing wrong with people who are a fan of just the player. They don't have a team. They just like the player. You can do that too. You can't really say much as a person that's a fan of a team because a team is always going to be one player. You understand where I'm coming from? So that's how I'm looking at how we going to win. I think we're going to play very, very great. I think that especially our number one hitter right now that's going for the MVP in Luca. He's probably gonna have. I think if he has a real blockbuster type of game, big game, big numbers, it's gonna really impact our win because I think that helps propel us to beat them. I'm just saying. Of course, we haven't played him yet. This is my predictions. I think with his play and style of play, it's going to ignite other people to probably have a big game. So it might not be him per se. It might be someone else that has a big game. And because of him, the big game came from someone else. Big numbers came from someone else. It could happen like that with us. That's why I really think we have a puncher's chance to, you know, beating the defending champs at their house. You got to remember this. Luka been going off. What's to say some other player can won't go off? Because it can happen, and it has happened. You see people, have high career games and you know reach the pinnacle of their scoring, and it can happen again because when you're playing with great players, one thing I noticed, it strengthens whatever you're good at because you have so much time to go in your bag, so to speak. You know, trust me, good players strengthening and complement other good players. The chemistry, because whatever they do is going to help you, whether it's defense, offense, running the ball, you know, dunking, blocking shots, stealing, uh, you know, offensive rebounds, running the ball, defensive rebounds, running the ball, assists. Some people don't understand. There's certain people, they ain't got to score a whole lot, but they impact the game. You understand? So we got to look at it on both. It's that type of, you know, thing going on with certain teams. And this team that I'm a fan of and been a fan of extraordinarily for all my life can do that. It can hit you where in your blind spots because you don't know who's gonna have a blockbuster scoring performance because we've seen this with my team, you know. And yeah, we know Lucas leading the charge, but again, maybe someone else may propel us to beat Oklahoma City because of how talented we are. And, you got to remember, it's a lot of good scores on our team, but it's also a lot of good defensive players on our team too. You know, defense is kicking up. We're not playing no games out here. So, again, it's a beautiful combination where the defense is there and the offense is always there. You know, if you look at how Lucas shoot the ball, it just looks crazy. It looks like no one can guard him. He's like unguardable. I mean, if nobody else gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. He looks unguardable because he finds his shot. He gets to where he needs to go. He's really relaxed, really poised when he get to wherever he get to and make it. He's like unwithered from whoever it is in front of him because he knows how to get his shot off. He knows where to go to get it, and the defense to me is literally at bay because they don't know what to do with him. Man, he's not a he's a good efficient scorer with that ball. You know what I'm saying? And he got a cool blend of scoring. You can shoot from the outside, you can shoot from the inside. You got some cold middies. You know, you got a nice step back. That step back is deadly. That's the one get everybody. He get everybody with that step back. He can go up and lay it up amongst the trees. He can do stuff like that. You feel me? He is an equivalent of how I'm gonna put it this way. He's a real threat for anybody to guard because he has so many ways of impacting offensively. uh, the defense. So he has a way to, no matter who it is, uh, score. And he has also, it's a fearlessness that he has too. It's not just the scoring, it's also his fearlessness. He's like, you don't care who it is, you know, he's gonna get his. And that right there is like, you know, you really can't say much about it. So and it's good. It's good for the team because I like the opposing teams shaking in they Jordans and Nikes. I love it because it's it benefits for my team. Shit. I woke up was over there like, damn. Uh, he's very elusive, and not one player can say they can guard him. He's unguardable. He's undamn guardable. Hmm. And trust me, defenses, it's painful for defenses to guard. Dude, what, 6'7", 6'8", sliding through, crossing over and backstepping and hitting threes, and and he can pass the ball. So it's not like you can just double him and all right, where I get 10 assists on your where everybody on the team eating. So you gotta pick your poison. That's what the defense gotta do. And trust me, the NBA is don't know what to do with that dude. Trust me, he does that to everybody. I mean, it's not nobody he can't do it to, and we want him to do it to everybody too. To show off and kick ass, because we know the number one thing as a Laker fan is what, to get the championship ring, to put yourself in the situations to get it. And the way to do that is beating teams into the stuffings. Swoop they behinds. Don't even look back. That's how you gotta do it. Again, when you've been a Laker fan as long as I have, you want nothing but the best. And that's all, that's what we fight for. So putting us in a better position. And this is a Western Conference team that we may have to see. So yeah, people, oh, this is a regular season. Yeah, but we still want to win. You don't want to lose. Because then again, it puts us closer into a ranking. And man, on the West like us, we gotta win. It's not even a guess. We gotta get this game. It's not it's not gonna be a gimme game, I don't think, but it's gonna push us. It's gonna push everybody on the team, and I think it's gonna be good for us to test ourselves because most likely we might be seeing them later down in playoff time, and we gotta, we gotta smack on them just to get closer to that other side. So hey, yeah, it's a regular season, but again, if you're listening, it it's a good measuring stick on us getting better. Fresh year. You got to remember, Luka didn't have a fresh year with this year last year. Kind of came in on the back end, and I'm glad he did. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad. You know, but it's time for the whole team to generate what they're doing. And again, the way we play, We can roast a lot of different teams because we have so much talent, so much talent. And I believe DeAndre Ayton, he's doing really good at the center position. It's extremely good because his points is the most quiet. He got the most quiet points of all of them. The most efficient is Rui Hachimura. See, these are names they don't even talk about. They'll talk about Luka all damn day. Yeah, see? But you got to keep your eye on him because he's just so damn good. He impacts the whole game. He gonna get everything together. So again, it kind of you got to pick your poison with us because somebody can get hot. And so far, the man who has the hot hand is Mr. Luka. And trust me, no matter what team we play, we always gonna have a better advantage when it comes down to passing because Luka's the best passer in the game. That's why they talking about him and MVP Chase, because he got a combination of both. You know what I'm saying? He has a combination of both. And again, we gotta focus on the win. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. We gotta get this win. We gotta put it together. We got to go up on these people, defending champs, and you know, it just gotta happen. It just gotta happen. We gotta make it happen. Yeah, and, and when it comes down to it, we appreciate the abilities that this young phenom has. And Luka Doncic, he kills the defense easily because it's really they're at will at what he does. He can kill you with the pass, kill you with a shot. He'll blow past you bigger than him too. It don't matter. Get his shot off too. If you smaller, he really get his shot off. It don't even matter if you bigger, he still get his shot off because he can do that step back. He do it so good though. He be having a moment. He step back and go, let's keep on running. I said, yeah. He getting him with that move. That's a cold move. But it's good because again, we starting off shooting. We starting off crossing over. We deserve a winning start. And right now, I think we should stop because these are the defending champs we're about to run into. We got to win. It must be a win. Everybody do what they got to do. And I believe we can do it. I really truly believe. I'm not saying this because it's just my team. I'm saying it because I have confidence in what they already built. And again, it's like in any basketball team, it's chemistry because these grown men are professionals learn how to play with each other over a time. And I was speaking about how Luka didn't have a full year with us, even though we was in good contentions last year and ranking in the West. But still, he didn't have a full season with us. It's a little different when you have a full season because now you get the chemistry going so fast and the engine running faster than other teams because they're gonna be like, dang, because they play off, your the hot hand. So we that's what we do, we play off of it. And I think from that energy perspective, we can match theirs and beat the defending champs. Truly, we can smack them. I really, truly, because there's just so much going on in our favor, and we got one of the hottest players. So it's only bound to make it work. So and I truly believe that it's gonna work. It's a difference between someone who don't have a player on their team like that. They can't talk like that. 'Cause you fighting the defending champs. They gonna lose. They ain't got nobody like Luca on the team. Yeah, please. You know. So that's how you look at shit. You look at it for what it is. See, you know what I'm saying? Some people that talk basketball, they'll talk fantasy. I'm not talking fantasy. I'm keeping it 100. You know, these are the hard facts. And you could do the math. Like I said, who's doing more than him as far as scoring right now in the NBA? If you look at the NBA right now, who's scored more than him right now? Hands down. Hands down. Who scored more than him? You tell me that? Because ain't nobody else scoring more than him. I mean, and yet I gotta keep throwing that up because opposing teams see and hear that and they like, well, the best thing they can do. I remember I'm gonna say an old quote that Phil Jackson used to say. You know, when he plays against, you know, Hall of Fame type players, you can only contain. That's it. Hope they have an off night. That's what the defense is wishing right now. They wishing he have an off night because he been lighting teams the hell up. And I believe Oklahoma City's gonna get it too. So yeah, that's what defenses wish. Or just hope and pray he just have an off day. That's what they wish. Give it to him. I don't give a damn what they wish. You give it to him like you did do. Again, he gets his shot off so cool and smooth. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. He get fouls easy. It seems like he just get a foul when he want to. Some of them be trying not to foul and he still getting the foul. Mhm. Yeah. We had an advantage. We gotta take full advantage too. And he ain't no small dude neither. Oh no, he's pretty big. You know? So yeah, it's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be real love. And like I said, I want on nothing but the excellence. I think we got enough to whoop on the defending champs. If it happens, I don't want people to be always shocked. Well, why would you? We got an MVP type player. The team is vibing off of that, so everybody can get hot hand. It's it's over for the opposing teams. If anything, we be wanting to get it over with them. You know what I'm saying? Like a boxer or something. We want to go ahead and just beat them up. real good, show what it is. Then when it comes to counting in the playoffs, because again, we're gonna have probably see them most likely again in the playoffs. So we gotta win. It gotta be a must win. We have to train our bodies and souls to get out there and battle though. And it got to be a battle for a win. Nothing less. Like I said, I want my team to be winning. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Again, we got the best player in the game right now. And he ain't no joke. He gonna bring it. He always bring it. You know what I'm saying? So again, you want somebody to bring it. You don't want nobody playing no games. You know, and he tear him up. He shuts him down. With his offensive repertoire that he brings, it it puts the defense in a standstill because they don't know what to do with it. Literally, they don't know what to do. He got it on lock right now. The whole game in the smash, you know. And again, I'm glad he on our team. Get everybody else hell. Give them hell. That's all I want. Give them hell. Give them hell. I like this aggression he has coming out, knowing he gonna score, knowing what he gonna do. Yeah, don't stop. Don't fucking stop. You know, I want all these teams to beware when we come through in their town. Smack on them too. That's what I want. Excellent up the highest way of the IQ in the basketball game. Nothing else matters. Us getting in ranking. We battle for ranking. We're battling for position. We need to get wins. Even if we had 20 more wins in a row, I'm still gonna say we need some more wins. This is an 82 game season, damn it. So we needed all the damn wins. We gotta get greedy with wins. That's how we gotta look at it. More greedy the wins we got, the more closer to what we really want, and that's a damn championship ring. That's the thing, main thing. But now, because it's still early in the season, wins. Wins cure any other team chemistry. Wins. I really think we got the team to win. I believe we got the team to win. Just got to put it in play. Fuck what the haters got to say. We just got to put it in play. You know why? I have so much high hopes, not just for my team, but for the attributes that my team can reach. It's because I play basketball myself. I know and I love the sport. And one thing I realized when you never cheat the sport, it shows. You never cheat the sport, it shows. Because you're going to be on a winning mentality, though. You want a W. Nothing else matters. That's how it's always been for me in basketball. Since I was a kid growing up, since playing it in high school, entering a JV team, the whole going to hell week. I still remember when I played, right? I'm gonna give y'all a bit of my history back when I was growing up out here in Y City. I still remember the homies used to like me because I would steal the ball and pass the ball to them. So they love that shit. They be like, "Hey, go get the ball, then get right back to me." So I'll steal the ball, get the ball, give it to them, and they'll kick off the fast break and score and do something. So they used to love my ass. And then I started realizing as I started getting older, like, well, hold on. I could do more than just steal the damn ball. What the hell? I've been passing this damn ball to him all the time. So now my mindset ain't the same like it was. Now I'm like, okay, I might steal the ball and go down that lane and finger roll that, man. I might, I'm just saying, for me, yeah, I still get steals, but I ain't gonna pass the ball though. If I need to, then yeah, But if I'm not, it's a fast break. I'm gonna go do my thing, right? I say with the finger roll it. You understand? So my mindset then got more offensively as I got older. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. And the offense of basketball is very intriguing because you got to have offense to win. You can have defense, but your offense has to be there too to win. There's no way you're gonna be able to win if you ain't got no damn offense. That's why you see teams who might be top heavy in offense and have no defense. Then you have a team that got some defense and got some offense. Now that's gonna be a switch hitter because they're gonna be scoring on the defense and they're gonna be scoring on the offense. So when the game get longer, especially in the playoffs, it gets harder, the game gets slower, and they let you play more. So it's a little more physical. That's when shit really happens. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really teams get exposed, players get exposed like that because now you get to see what a player's made of. And to me, looking at it and loving the game for what it is, it's simply a challenge and it's a battle for ranking. So again, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I've been on this YouTube lately. So I want y'all to go ahead, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep making videos and be shooting. And since y'all like me shooting and playing basketball, which is great because I do it every day, honestly. You know, I work on my shot, and I think your shot always got to be worked on for one, too. Um, I've always been intrigued by basketball since I was a kid. You I remember looking at basketball and football, and I told you a story about my granny saying Magic Johnson have one of the best smiles in the NBA. Is why I became a Laker fan because all I seen was purple and gold with Showtime and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So again, um, even got his old shoe. I got an old shoe of Kareem shoes. One of his old shoes he got a limited edition. I think only 10 pair was made. And I might show that in my next video, though. So people don't know that. I had to show that. So yeah. is something to embark in. Is something to enjoy with anybody and analyze, and you can get a healthy competition out of it. Again, that's how I look at it. So for the win, and I'll be back again, YouTube universe. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna have to make another videos about shooting, emotional shooting, the rhythm of shooting. Being a shot maker. Yeah, and things of that nature.